Every time I plug my car into a public charging station, it always seems to take longer to charge than if I'm charging at home. So I started doing a little bit of investigating, and I found out there's a reason for this. And it has to do with the voltage and limits put in place by the charging station owner. Check this out. So I'm at a public charging station. It says 6.6 kilowatts shared. And I don't have a dead battery. My battery's 3/4 of the way full. It's now 137, and it says it's going to take till 3:30 to charge my car. If I turn it on, just so we can see how much of a charge I'm putting in, you will see that it is only charging at 2, maybe 1 kilowatt hour. 1 to 2 kilowatt hours. On a charging station, it is supposed to be 6.6 shared. Now, I talked to ChargePoint, and they said, oh yeah, that's 6.6, but if there's someone else charging next to you, it's half of that. But I'm here by myself, and it's only charging at 3. Now, it appears that it's dropped down to 1. And it was at 3 before I pulled out the camera. When I pulled out my phone, it's now dropped down to 1. But and that's why the charging time is going to show much longer. It was showing 3:30, and then it went to 5:30 when I opened the door again. So that something happened on that charger, and it dropped down. Whether that one's got a problem or not, but even the one on the other side, as I'm going to show you, is not giving me 6 kilowatts. Nothing is on the car now, other than the display. It's not the whole system shut down because the car will not turn on when you are plugged in. We'll take a look when I get home at what my charging unit at home. I phoned them and they said, oh no, it's 6, but 3 if someone else is charging. And then I told the guy, I said, well, I'm only getting like 2. It's not even going up to 3. And then he proceeded to tell me, well, the station owner, they can select whatever charge rate they want to give you. And in this case, they're giving you 1 kilowatt. I might as well be plugged into an 120 volt outlet, because at this rate, the car is going to take forever to charge. Oh, now it's going to take till 5:30 to finish. And they give you 1 hour of free charging, and then you've got to pay $1 an hour. As you can see, 6.6 kilowatt. This is new pricing. First hour of charging is free, and then $2 after that. It says port 1 5.9, port 2 0. What the hell? It says I used 1.6 kilowatts in the time I was there for like half an hour. We'll try port number 1, see if it changes charges at any different rate. Okay, port 1 is now connected. We'll see what this one does. Okay, this one's gone up to 3.21. So it's showing that I'm charging at 3.21, 3.2. It's supposed to give me 6. Let's see what the car has to say this time when I open the door. What does it say? It's gone back to showing charged by 3:30. If I turn it on just to see what we're showing here. Three kilowatts. Now the car has a 7 kilowatt charger, internal charger. I'm only charging at 3. I have a 4 kilowatt charger at home. When I plug in, it will go to 4 when I get home. We'll show you what that one does. So I'm now at home. This is my smaller charging cord. This is only 12 amps, which is 2.8. the charge cord's connected. But here we go. -3, which is 3 kilowatts. So this is actually a 2.8 kilowatt charge cord that I'm on here. It's showing -3 because I'm charging at 3 kilowatts. Let me go get this is a 12 amp cord at 240 volts. Let me go get my 16 amp cord and we'll plug that in, and that should go to -4. And here's my 16 amp. As you can see, instead of it being 7 o'clock, it's 6:15. Turn the car on here. We'll watch. Let it ramp up to full power. Takes a few seconds. And there we go. 4 kilowatts. 4 kilowatts on my 4 kilowatt charging station. Let's take a look at the charger inside the garage. And as you can see, 4 kilowatts. It's going to jump up and down a bit because my incoming voltage fluctuates a bit. And that's another thing. This is charging at 240 volts. And most commercial charging stations are actually charging at 208, the AC, the level 2. In most cases, they're picking up 2 legs of a 3-phase circuit, so the charging voltage is 208, which is going to translate into longer charging times on those public stations than on 240.